Okay, so today's video will be harvesting. I'm going to harvest some rhubarb, some spinach, and some lettuce. And also we're going to do an update on the olla experiment and see how those are doing. Now on the harvest, I'm not going to sit here and record everything there. Just show you here that what I'll do is go through here, pick the bigger stems, and then you just kind of pull and twist like that. It comes off looking like that, and then I'll have to cut the leaves off. And I'll do that. I got 3 plants here, and I'll do that, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so that's what I got. It's only the second year, and you're not supposed to pick a whole lot on the second year. You can see I thinned them out a little bit. I think I got this much last year. Last year did really good. And next year then I'll look at dividing them. And you can see they're kind of, I don't know if you can see that or not, they're kind of growing in clumps down in there. And then I'll be able to dig them up. This one here, I've got like 3 main clumps there. And I'll divide them up. May have to give some away. Get too many clumps. Anyhow, onward to the next project. Okay, these are my, let me get on the other side here where I'm not all shading them out, but this is actually cauliflower. I mean, there's the size of my hand. Pretty good sized plant's doing pretty good. Except when we get down to this one, you can see it's, and I think it's, you know, it's growing here in amongst the spinach. Plus the spinach here yesterday, I had to pull the seed head off. It's trying to go to seed. And my basil hasn't done real good here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out all of this spinach. It's getting ready to go to seed anyhow. So good time to use it up. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, now for the lettuce. You see in this lettuce I have, this is a eggplant, and I have about 6 of those growing. And then this is all just lettuce. And then down here I've got some New Zealand spinach growing. So I'm going to pull all the lettuce in amongst the New Zealand spinach and all the lettuce in amongst the eggplant. And then I'll leave the middle as I cut and come again lettuce bed. And I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so there you go. The lettuce is out of this end. And these are eggplant. I don't know if you can see better with or with in the shade, or no, I guess not. Anyhow, and then I left this bit of lettuce in the middle. This will be my cut and come again lettuce. And then this is that New Zealand spinach. And on both ends, the New Zealand spinach and the eggplant, I'll be putting some more seeds. I lost 2 here to freeze. We had temperatures drop to 34 degrees 2 nights ago, and about a week before that it dropped to 33. It was interesting. I lost only the plants that set real low. You can see I lost one of my basil here. See right there, it's gone. I'll put another seed in there though. It's still early. It's only the end of May. I think I can get more seed in there and do that. Anyhow, I got one more lettuce batch to harvest here, and that would be what I've got here. I'll hide it. And you know, a good point is this amount, this size pot will actually feed a family of 3 or 4, probably 2 or 3 times a week in lettuce for a salad or whatever, you know, or lettuce on a hamburger or a sandwich. You don't have to have a big field to have lettuce, your own fresh lettuce whenever you want it. It doesn't really take that much room, and you can actually start this early in the season. I think I started this in March. Lettuce can take the cold pretty good. So anyhow, and next up after I harvest this, and this is cut and come again, then we'll go to the ollas and see how they're doing. So there you go. It's got its haircut. Anyhow, let's go take a look at the ollas now. and see how these are working out. I put water in here last night. Yeah, it's not bad. It's only down about an inch or so. These here are Hale's Best cantaloupe, and I've had some problems, some issues with yellowing. I got some on my squash too. Of course, yellowing is tricky. It can be underwatering, overwatering, under-fertilized, over-fertilized. Any number of things will cause yellowing, so I still haven't sorted this out, but I'm working on it. I started with 6 seed. I pulled 3 out and moved them somewhere else in the garden. But on these Oyas, see if I can do this without getting too wet. But to show you what it does, you see down in there, all of the roots coming from the thing are actually up against the wetness of the pot, and that's how it works. And it seems pretty good. Ground stay, it's dry out here, but up where the roots are going, it's wet. So I think it's going to be successful. The question is a plant as big as a cantaloupe plant, can it support 3 of them, the roots for 3 of them? I'm sure if it makes it, there'll be quite a mass of roots in there by August. Anyhow, so there you go. Maybe a real quick look at what the garden looks like. I got to tell you, this is one of the greenest gardens I've ever had as far as plants go. My tomatoes are amazingly green. So until next time, y'all have a good time.